Alright, quick update on green Satoshi token. We're finally starting to move down. I had a price target literally all the way back here. It's been 8 days now. I mean, I guess time flies in crypto time. It felt like it was a little bit longer. But, you know, a week or so ago, I was talking about how I think, in my opinion, we are going to move down to the 2.618. I'm still predicting the green Satoshi token is going to move down to $1.49. Let's just call it $1.50 to keep it very, very simple. We have started moving down since this prediction, which is good because, you know, this is obviously what I've been expecting. We're not down anything crazy. We're down 8% since I did make that call. But what I really want to talk about in this video, just very quickly, is the fact that, you know, we are getting brutally rejected from the 4-hourly EMAs at this moment in time. And it's not just green Satoshi token or the other move to earns. If we do look at Bitcoin is capitulating below the bottom of this asymmetrical triangle, and I always say a failed move equals a fast move in the opposite direction. And I've been saying on my channel I'm bearish on altcoins. I think Bitcoin's going to move down to 22,000. I hate being bearish. I'd much rather be moon boy, hopium all the time. But if I see bearish things and I don't see any bullish things, I can't just lie. I can't just make up data. Is what it is. But I mean, look at this. We're seeing super volume coming in for green Satoshi token at this moment in time. I mean, I take it back, it's not insane, but you can definitely see it does pretty much rival what we've been doing for the past couple of weeks. That being added as well, if we draw a line of best fit, you can very much see that, you know, we are uptrending in terms of the amount of volume that's coming in at this moment in time. And typically, you know, volume predicts price. While you're continuing to see this increase in volume, it's evident to me, in my opinion, that we are going to continue to break down. You can also see, depending on how you want to draw this, that we have just fallen out of this bear flag. Now, this is a, well, you would have had a fake out to the bottom of this. Let's just call it a channel. Let's keep it nice and simple. On the daily, I think it holds up as a bear flag very nicely, but we're just going to call it a channel. You can also see daily time frame, just notice this, but we've got something reminiscent of an ugly M pattern that is breaking down, depending on where you want to consider the neckline, because we have this uptrending level of support. I'm personally going to consider the neckline to be down here at $2.68. Why have we got any other confluence on there? Yes, we do. This is the lows where green Satoshi token got minted. So this is not a good sign, in my opinion. I just made a Fit5 video. I know it's not green Satoshi token, but all these move to earns do kind of move in tandem. And a lot of these move to earns are capitulating back down to their lows where they minted. So I'm definitely noticing a trend here. These all kind of look like they've got a lot lower to go to the downside before they do start moving back up again. What's the daily volume looking like? Not too much crazy on the daily, to be honest. I mean, it actually seems like we're running out of a little bit of this volume, but I would not, you know, get out of bed for the lack of bearish volume at this moment in time. You can see, looking at our squeeze bomb, which is our momentum indicator, you know, the bears have just had a exceptionally large rally. It would not be outlandish at all for them to take a couple of days break before they do come back, and you know, you can still see, I mean, they're still stepping in very strong. So be very cautious if you are looking to trade these move to earns right now. I don't necessarily think Fibonacci's would do this justice. If we were in a bull market, I'd say as long as you hold your 61.8 at $2.40, then we'd be all Gucci. But you can see, I mean, this is the low. This is an extremely important level to hold. $2.67, in my opinion. If we capitulate below this, we'll be coming back down to the lows at $1.90, which is, I need to draw a new one because we're already down from my first prediction. We would be coming down at least another 29% if we did capitulate. So the breakdown would, yeah, basically be 26.5, 29% after you do capitulate below $2.67. So keep your eyes on that. That is literally the most important level, in my opinion. You also do have a micro 1.618 down here at $2.60. So I guess we could mark this as a green box of support, but in my opinion, I really think another break back below this low is the nail in the coffin that I am looking for to kind of solidify that we are going to lower price targets. What you'll actually notice as well is on the 4-hourly time frame, on the daily time frame, bears are starting to lose momentum. You can look at this a couple of different ways. You can argue that they're losing momentum. You can also argue that they could be taking a break. So it's obviously very 50-50 until we start turning up or down. We won't know if they are going to be coming back into support. What we can do is look at lower time frames and see, you know, are they starting to pick up momentum on lower time frames? And looking at the selling volume in the past 24 hours, yes, they definitely are stepping in more brutally than they were before. And looking at the squeeze bomb, as we've taken out and capitulated below this low, and on the daily we're already starting to capitulate to the neckline of the M pattern / the previous lows that we minted at, it seems pretty clear cut, in my opinion, that unfortunately green Satoshi token is going to be moving down to lower price targets. Like I said, hate to be the bearer of bad news, hate to be bearish. I wish I could be bullish 24/7. I wish I could put bullish bullish titles 24/7. I'd get more views, I'd get more likes, I'd get more subscribers. But when I see bearish content, I absolutely refuse to, you know, sacrifice my integrity and BS and beat around the bush. If we're looking bearish, I'm going to call it how it is. We look bearish, we look garbage right now. In my opinion, we are going to move down to $1.90, and then we are going to be moving down to $1.49. Like I said, I've been calling this for the past 8 days or so. Obviously, we've kind of chopped sideways for quite a prolonged period of time right now. Like I said, wrapping up this video, $2.67, that is really my target. If we capitulate below $2.67, I think that's the nail in the coffin. But if you are looking for a tiny bit of Moonboy Hopium, your 1.618 is right down here at $2.60. In my opinion, once 260 is gone, you would have not only capitulated below the 1.618, meaning that the 2.618 all the way down here at $1.49 would be on the table, but you'd also be capitulating below the price that we minted at. I always say mint, I don't mint, I'm so used to you know, NFTs and stuff, but this is the price where it listed, that's the word I'm trying to look for. This is where it listed over on Huobi. I'm still gonna call it minted because that's just what I prefer to say. But you know, like I said, putting all that to the side, wrapping this up in a neat ribbon, 260, absolutely last line in the sand. If you break 260, not only will 190 be on the table, and then we'd probably be moving down to $1.49, but I could imagine at that period in time, Bitcoin would be massively capitulating, Bitcoin dominance would be heading up, and in my opinion, you know, last time, well, it's not even in my opinion, the last time we broke out from a channel like this at the bottom of bear market territory, or at the start of bear market territory, this is when the Bitcoin dominance went on a massive rally, and altcoins got absolutely slaughtered. So be very careful. I've been very adamant on my channel for not just the past 2 weeks, for the past 3-4 weeks now. I've been saying altcoins are going to get slaughtered. If you look on my Twitter, if you look on my Discord, I've been saying it in the announcements, I've been saying it in my videos, I've been tweeting about it for the past couple of weeks. I honestly do think altcoins are due for a mass capitulation. So best of luck if you plan on trading green Satoshi token. I am looking at move to earns in the long term that I would potentially look to pick up at the end of the bear market, but at this moment in time, absolutely a no-go for me. So best of luck. $2.60 absolutely needs to hold. If we capitulate below there, then you know what I think is going to be happening. Much lower price targets. That's all I've got for you. As always, not financial advice. Cowboy out. Peace.